Social segment. Oyimai Amaize is already here to tell us what Nigerians are talking about on social media. Good morning to you, Oyimai.
Good morning, Ohima.
Good morning, Shala. Good morning, Salamatu. Good morning, Nigerians. Welcome to Kakaaki Social. I am Oyimai Amaize, your anchor on this segment. On this segment of the show, we spotlight the issues shaping conversations in the Nigerian social media. So yesterday on Twitter, Atiku supporters launched a GoFundMe account to raise funds for his legal fees ahead of the legal tussle for the presidential elections results, which he rejected. And that issue was trending on Twitter all through yesterday evening with a lot of debate about, does Atiku really need the support of GoFundMe or what exactly? Why are his supporters doing this? But we go now straight to the social media and take a look at how these generated a conversation yesterday. Colin Suma tweeted and said, "We are putting our money where our votes are. Even if Atiku doesn't want to go to court, this GoFundMe will push him to fight and reclaim that mandate. This is not about him anymore. It is about the people." And then we saw more reactions on tweets yesterday. Demola Riwaju tweeted and said, "I've donated to the GoFundMe, not because Atiku needs it, but because I am fully aware of the efforts behind it and because I need it to stay fired up over the next few months." And he tweeted one and said, "I'll donate so often as I can. I strongly urge you to do so also." Let's go on and take a look at more tweets. Papa Donkey tweeted and said, "Today, I woke up to see young Nigerians have started a GoFundMe campaign to raise funds in support of Atiku's legal bid. Atiku clearly does not need the money, but he needs to perhaps understand that this stolen mandate does not belong to him alone. It belongs to every Nigerian." Papa Donkey tweeting yesterday. Yemi Adebowale in a tweet said, "I know that Atiku Abubakar is self-sufficient, so I'm not donating to GoFundMe because of him. I'm donating because of my future. If we don't fight the shenanigans of APC and INEC, it will consume our years of labor for democracy. Please donate and retweet." And then they went on and on like that. My dear Vic in a tweet said, "I'm 100% in support of the steps Atiku has taken to reclaim his stolen mandate. But telling me to donate to a GoFundMe page of a very rich man who spent billions on campaigns is a bit asking for too much. I never even chopped this money, no." From my dear Vic, we saw that. And there'll be contrary perspective from the APC supporters on Twitter. They've been making a pushback on this GoFundMe campaign. Woye one tweeted and said, "Atiku is not poor and can never be poor. Go and pay your junior one school fees. Big boy and girl, leave fake GoFundMe for Atiku. Help your family first before you will help a billionaire. Pay your house rent too before you will pay Atiku's legal fees." Woye one tweeting there. Diong in a tweet said, "Nobody asked him to contest for presidency. He purchased PDP presidential ticket, tried to buy the presidential seat and lost woefully. Now they want Nigerians to contribute for his legal jamboree, which will also end in shame as well. The GoFundMe thing, na scam, I beg." From Ed Young, we saw that tweet, and Mr. Judah in a tweet said, "Atiku wants us to GoFundMe his election petition fees to claim his mandate. Sorry, sir, the only mandate I'm interested in right now is Jon Snow's claim to the Iron Throne." Apparently making reference to the Game of Thrones Season 8, which a lot of people are already waiting for in high anticipation. But yesterday also, Sega Link joined this conversation. Sega Link is the guy who was the pioneer of the EndSARS campaign. He joined the conversation yesterday in a tweet. He said, "Here is the official GoFundMe link for people interested in supporting the defense of H.E. Atiku's mandate in a credible court of law. You can donate here." Of course, this caused a backlash on Twitter also yesterday. Sega got a lot of attacks from a lot of people on social media, especially the APC supporters who called him a fraud. But Genghis Khan, a Twitter user, showed us this video and said, "What's the noise about this GoFundMe thing?" I thought we've always said that politicians in Nigeria have always said that one day they hope Nigeria will get to that point where citizens can have a stake in their campaigns, can donate, like it's seen elsewhere in other climes where people bring their $1, their 2 cents and everything and support a presidential candidate that they believe in. And what we've seen yesterday on Twitter, the GoFundMe campaign for Atiku's legal fees pretty much represents that sort of citizen movement to support whatever they believe in, putting their money where their mouth is. And then, of course, Genghis Khan gave us a throwback of this video. Is this not Nuhu Ribadu, I meant to say Rufai, I think, campaigning and asking people to raise money for General Buhari to be able to pay his legal fees when he lost elections? But it is Sega Link you people want to come and drag. Let's take a look at this video very quickly.
Aspirants hitherto depended a lot on a small number of large donors.
to prosecute their campaign. And those of us in opposition that do not have access to the treasury and contractors that work for the government are at a disadvantage. But one of the lessons of the Obama campaign in 2008 is that a large number of small donors can replace a small number of big donors. And this is what we've started this morning for the Buhari campaign. We believe that a large number of people, those 12 million people that consistently voted for General Buhari, if they come out and donate small amounts from 100 naira to 10,000 naira to this campaign, we would have more money than Jonathan can steal from the treasury. And we will have enough to match them in terms of spending for logistics and so on and so forth. So I think what is happening is a fundamental shift. And one other thing that is significant here is that any person that donates to your campaign has been shown to be certain to vote for you. So we are doing two things. We are raising money for the campaign. We are also getting people to invest in General Buhari's presidency and therefore vote for him on election day. What people here are doing is investing in their future, and they're investing small amounts in a way that would be able to match PDP in campaign spending. And I think it's a major event, and I congratulate General Buhari and those that started it, and I wish them all the best of luck.
Okay, that was Kaduna State Governor, before he became governor, speaking on behalf of now President Muhammadu Buhari, making a case for Nigerians to raise money and support his presidential bid. But yesterday also, Atiku Abubakar said that he has nothing to do with the GoFundMe account. One of his spokespersons, Frank Shaibu, said yesterday that Atiku is not aware of the GoFundMe campaign and that the people behind it are doing it as a private initiative. That was what he said yesterday. Yesterday, we also saw a new development. Tribunal grants Atiku, PDP, access to electoral materials. Let's take a look at details of this report yesterday. The Presidential Elections Petitions Tribunal on Wednesday granted the request by PDP and its presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar, to be allowed to inspect the electoral materials used by INEC for the conduct of the February 23 poll. But the three-man panel led by Justice Abdul Aboki unanimously rejected other prayers by the applicants seeking orders permitting them to, among others, photocopy and scan the electoral documents. The tribunal also refused their request to be allowed to conduct a forensic examination and forensic analysis of the materials and have access to card reader data and information contained in the cloud and electronic storage used for the poll. This was the development yesterday. The Elections Petitions Tribunal granting Atiku and the PDP access to look at the election materials. And we take a look at this video, which has been trending now over the past 48 hours. This video surfaced in the social media 2 days ago. The PDP shared this on its official handle. Let's go on and take a look at what they said about this video of thugs who were said to be making their way to Akwa Ibom State ahead of the gubernatorial elections, and they were arrested and intercepted by the police. Nigeria decides 2019. These thugs were arrested today in Akwa Ibom State in 12 buses. They came to work for Godswill Akpabio, Nsima Ekere, and APC to rig elections on Saturday by Adams Oshomole. They are all indigenes of Edo State, and they tagged the EU Commission, the UN, in that tweet. Let's take a look at this video.
This is a live recording of about 10 buses loaded with thugs who said they came to work for APC people. They were on their way to 4 lanes in Nsima Ekere's campaign office. So as you speak, these are the policemen that arrested them and I'm recording them. I'm recording them. I go send our gaffer. Camera. Video. So this is a live recording. You can see the buses. You can see all of them. Each of them have been brought out of their buses and they are lying down on the floor. This is what Nsima Ekere wanted to do, to foment trouble in Akwa Ibom State. They said they were brought in by, they were sent in by Adams Oshomole from Edo State. They said so far 4 buses have already arrived in New York. as you speak.
Okay, and but the latest development on that is that according to Larry Olayinka in a tweet, Larry Olayinka is media aide to the former governor of Ekiti State, Ayo Fayose. Larry Olayinka in a tweet said all the APC talks from Edo State that were arrested in Akwa Ibom today have been released on the orders of the IGP. The police has not made an official statement on this matter, but this is what we saw on Twitter from Larry Olayinka. We take a look now at this video which is trending. Honest Lagos airport cleaner laments neglect despite returning missing money on 4 occasions. This woman has returned millions of naira that she found in the course of her work, and she's not really gotten the kind of reward that she expected. And in this interview with legit.ng, she's lamenting the way she's been treated, suggesting that people with integrity don't count in Nigeria. We're not a country that has a culture of rewarding people who have really done the right things. Let's take a look at this video and how Nigerians reacted to this on Instablog Nigeria. Let's take a look.
As you see me, I'm a person people know the whole world today. But see, nobody in Nigeria do what I did. I returned money 4 times in Nigeria. I'm a cleaner. The year 2014, Molita Muhammad returned 12 million, returned 10 million, returned 8 million, returned 7 million. But if in other countries, I will be an ambassador to telling youth that honesty is paying. But now, see, they close it. Nobody to remember it. But I'm happy. I know that one day, only God can survive this Nigeria, because people in Nigeria, evil people in Nigeria, they don't want help people, help poor. People are suffering. Sometimes I'm crying.
Wow, very touching video there. Let's take a look at how Nigerians reacted on Instablog Nigeria. Inspiration 90 said, who honestly help for inside Nigeria? Mama, God gave you 4 times opportunity to be wealthy, but you're looking for popularity. Poverty is also angry at you for being poor. And then we saw more reactions. Abose Nigeria Limited posting said, Mama, God will not come down to help you. He attempted to help you 4 times. Well, I know he loves you. Let's see what happens next. From I am Kunleski, Mama, please don't return the 5th one. That's your compensation. And if you do return it again, don't come here to complain. Enjoy your honesty. From Kende Akindolire posting said, Nigeria has turned out to be a society where honesty is not being rewarded, but fraud being celebrated. And then we saw more comments on that video you just watched. Let's take a look at the next set of comments that we saw on this video, which is currently trending in the Nigerian social media. Let's go on to the next slide and take a look at what Nigerians were saying. Proudly Nigeria last posting said, this woman is still honest till date. I'm sure she's not asking for favor or reward, because immediately this happened, she was employed by a reputable organization in the aviation industry and given other gifts. She wants to be celebrated so other Nigerians can emulate this. God bless you, madam. And then, of course, we've seen someone has actually, okay, but before we get to the issue of that, well, let's take a look at this comment also from Monai Clothier posting said, I feel for this woman, she should be helped. That's why honesty sometimes doesn't pay, but like it's only God that can truly pay back honesty. What this woman has done is remarkable and deserves not to go without a lot of recognition and attention. We've seen these account details that were shared for her in case you are moved after hearing her story to send something to her. This was shared by Adebola Williams on his Instagram handle, Debola Lagos. Ugu Josephine is her name. This is our account details, 22911142330 Echo Bank. So if you are moved as a Nigerian, you want to support this woman for the great work she's done, you can feel free to donate. And I also hope that our authorities are watching. The Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, hope you've watched this, or if you haven't watched, maybe your aides have watched. And I think the Nigerian government needs to do something about this woman. Maybe not even give her money, maybe make her a cultural ambassador for integrity or something. And if you're a wealthy Nigerian, the likes of Aliko Dangote, Tony Elumelu, these are the kind of people we need to showcase to the world as evidence that Nigeria is truly a country that is great. So if you think you can do something for this woman, this is one golden opportunity to do something for her. Okay, let's go on and take a look at this. That was also trending. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo turned 82 on Tuesday and drew a lot of comments in the social media. Let's go on and take a look at how this issue generated some commentary. President Muhammadu Buhari Buhari also congratulated him on his 82nd birthday. Let's take a look at what he said. Buhari showers encomium on Obasanjo. Let's take a look at details of what the president said about the former president who, as we know, actually didn't support the re-election, his re-election bid. This is what he said: regardless of our political differences with Obasanjo, I still hold him in the highest esteem because his contributions to the development of the country overshadowed those differences. Chief Obasanjo gave a good account of himself and inspired his juniors with his wit and other leadership skills. Buhari was quoted in a statement by his senior special assistant on media and publicity, Garba Shehu, on Tuesday night. And of course, Atiku Abubakar in a tweet also has said that, let's take a look at what Atiku said in his tweet: a very happy 82nd birthday to you, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. No living Nigerian has given as much to Nigeria in peacetime and in war as you have. May Almighty God grant you many more years in good health and continued service to Nigeria and the world at large. And also the Senate President, Bukola Saraki, tweeted, let's take a look at what he said: happy 82nd birthday to His Excellency, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. As you celebrate another year, Baba, I pray to Almighty God to continue to give you good health, great wisdom, and grace to serve humanity. And also the president of the AFDB, Akin Adesina, tweeted and said, dear Baba, former President Olusegun Obasanjo, hearty congratulations on your 82nd birthday. Thank you for always supporting Africa. I am grateful for your love and support over the years. May God grant you long life with more joy and good health. Akin and Yemisi sending their love to the former president. And Femi Fani-Kayo, they also joined the conversation. Happy birthday to President Olusegun Obasanjo. You remain the father of modern Nigeria, and we love you very much. May God grant you many more years of peace, joy, good health, prosperity, and service to our nation. God bless and be with you now and always. Baba Real FFK tweeting. Tosin Olubenga in a tweet said, former President Chief Olusegun Obasanjo clocks 82 today, referring to just the past Tuesday. A nationalist to the core. Happy birthday, Baba. Thank you for the numerous sacrifices for Nigeria. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo getting a lot of accolades there from Nigerians across the high and the mighty, and of course ordinary Nigerians commending and congratulating him on his 82nd birthday. And Obasanjo has also said that I will continue to criticize Buhari. I'm his boss. That is what he said on the occasion of his 82nd birthday. Okay, we move on very quickly from this issue now to one video that is okay. Before that video, actually, you remember this guy we presented here on Kakaaki Social a couple of days ago? This guy who, in celebration of President Muhammadu Buhari's victory, decided to swim in a gutter and drink gutter water. He had said he was going to do this if President Buhari wins. Reports reaching us tell us that he has actually died days after his public stunt. Bala Haruna, a staunch Buhari supporter who bathed and drank drainage water after the president's re-election, was reported to have died after battling with gastrointestinal bleeding in the hospital. The Guardian brought us this report yesterday. This is the guy himself, Bala Haruna. He had promised that if President Buhari wins the election, he's going to swim in the gutter and drink gutter water. And the latest report now is that he has passed on. Very sad development there. We move on now to this video that is currently trending. You may have seen some videos on the social media. People say if certain people come and ask me for money, I'll tell them to go and meet the man they voted for. And but Abuja-based pastor of Holy Hill Church, Sunday Ogidigbo, has something to say about this thing that is trending in the social media right now. Let's go on and take a look at what he said in this 1-minute video, which has also caused a lot of reactions on Twitter. Let's go on and take a look at what he said, and let's take a look at this video very quickly.
If you love only those that love you, there's no difference. You should be like your Father who is in heaven, who causes his rain to fall on the good and the evil. He causes his sun to shine on the good and the evil. Imagine if some people were the one running the weather. They will say, if you are a member of PDP, rain will not fall in your farm. If you are a member of APC, rain will not fall in your farm. We will finish you people. You will eat dust. You see some funny videos right now. People say that if Aboki come and beg them money, they'll say, no, go and meet Buhari to give you the money. You are violating scriptures like that. You don't know. He said if somebody comes to ask you for help, give them. It's not because when you agree with them politically. Because some of these things will seep into the soul of people, it will make you violate scriptures and you don't know. It's removing your foundation gradually, you don't know. Because these things that you see that are trending, people will say, Aboki, if Aboki, that is when you should bring out money and give the Aboki and say, look, no matter what Buhari do, we still have cash there. Take.
Okay, let's take a look at some of the comments. Mr. Chonogo in a tweet said, "Dear Sunday Ogigbo, even if Adeboye or Yedepo tells me to give them, I will not. In the days of John the Baptist, the kingdom of God suffered violence, and violence taketh it by force." Interesting. Okboyo Mike in the tweet said, "This is how it is supposed to be. Help at all time. Please, let's not allow the negative virus eat us up as a people. Let's do good from the inside, not because of Buhari or APC. If he or she begs you money on the road, please give if you have. It has nothing to do with Buhari. Just give." Boyo Micah tweeted that, and we saw a tweet also from another Twitter user, Baba J014, tweeting and said, "I like his line of thought, but people have to carry the result of their choices and face the consequence. As for me and my household, we'll manage their next level. And as for those of them that reinforce this calamity, they should learn to face their problems." From Baba J014 reacting to the video you just watched. And we've seen this very interesting video on Instagram, on Instablog Nigeria, which is trending. Dance video of a Nigerian dad and his daughter goes viral. And this has got a lot of people saying, "Oh, I really love this. This is a cute dad." Well, let's take a look at this video and how Nigerians reacted.
Angelina, they cool in my temperature. If you call, I go come deliver. I no go fall if your hand in the fire. So now me, you could love forever. I'm a cocky, no feeble letter. I'm a Angelina, with my Angelina. Oh, me all down. Anytime when I see you for the club or the television, your body. Sure you know say the thing when you carry, particularly somebody. You know I feel a vibe, so baby, why about it? And I know you shy, but it's cool when we're making love.
Oh my God, isn't that just so beautiful? Well, let's take a look at some of the comments. I am Damsey said, "My daddy should come and see his mate too. Now only newspaper go, newspaper come." From Doctavia, she's one of the luckiest girls in the whole world. Her dad is gold and should be treasured. See her person, Papa just free. From Undisputed Brand, if you never had this kind of relationship with your dad, make sure you have it with your own kids. Very, very important. Yes, and then a few more comments. Oman Sirip said, "And all my father does is compare me with my mates." And Uto Dinawa said, "Every child should be able to experience this close bond with a parent. This dad just made my day." Well, on that very cool note, we wrap up Kakaaki Social this morning. Please follow the conversation on all our social media platforms on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Kakaaki Social. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Kakaaki Social. I am Ohimaya Maize, handing over back now to Shola and Salamatu.